Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the OBee Sports Talk Show. I know it's been a while since we've done one, so we're going to do one today here live in my new home of residence right now, Michigan. Yes, I know, I live in Michigan. I know, it's crazy. Believe me, but things are going good, just got to be closer to family. Today on this talk show, we're going to talk a little bit about, we're going to cover a little bit of everything here. You know, it's been a while since we've last talked on one of these things, so we got to get up to speed. First off, we want to congratulate on the Giants on winning the World Series over the Texas Rangers. I was rooting for Texas, but it was good to see the Giants. The Giants want more, and they got the win. Congratulations on Dustin Nippert on to making the World Series with the Texas Rangers. All your Ohio Valley College friends, we're proud of you, and I know your hometown family is proud of you as well. And now we're going to move on to the Browns. We'll talk about the Browns here for a little bit, and we'll break into the Ohio State and the Cavs. The Browns, first things first, you know, they've played well the last 3 or 4 games. They did lose yesterday to the New York Jets, 26-20 in overtime. We had a chance to win overtime, you know, get close to field goal range. Chaz Stuckey fumbled the football. You can't do that. You can't turn the ball over late in a ball game like that. He did. The Browns come up on the short end of the stick. They lose to the Jets. But let's give them props for beating the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots. 2 teams that are probably going to be in the playoffs. Maybe both have possibly get to the Super Bowl, and the Browns knocked them off. They basically outplayed it. Peyton Hillis has become a great asset for this team. It was great to see them pick him up from Denver in a trade. That was a trade for where we gave up Brady Quinn and basically got Peyton Hillis. That panned out better for us than for Denver, because Brady Quinn has not been starting. He's the backup, maybe the 3rd string quarterback. So that definitely panned out for the Browns. Good job to Hillis. Let's give him props. He's been carrying this team pretty good. Colt McCoy, you know, everybody doubted him. He's looking pretty good for Texas. You know, from Texas, playing for Cleveland, he's doing pretty good. He's not putting up stellar numbers, but he's getting the job done. He's putting us in position to win football games. And that's all you can ask for. Still not really sure if we got the right coaching staff in place, but time will tell on that. So we'll just kind of have to hang tight and see how things go with that. But again, great job by the Browns the last few weeks. You know, even though they didn't beat the Jets, it was good. It's good to see them. It's good to see them play very good. We'll come back to the Browns a little bit later. They do play Jacksonville next week. If we have time, we'll talk a little bit about that game and what we kind of think. But I want to make sure I cover every basis. Ohio State, big win against Penn State. But before we get there, let's just congratulate Joe Paterno on winning his 400th game a couple weeks ago against Northwestern. That is huge, because he'll probably never, like they always keep saying, we'll probably never see another coach win 400 games at the college football level in the NCAA. So hats off to Joe Paterno. But they were just not enough matchup to take on Ohio State. It looked good early for Penn State. They jumped up to 14-3 at halftime lead. But out came Ohio State's defense. Torrance and company. Howard both took interceptions back for touchdowns. Great play by our defense. Cameron Hayward, Holman, Sweat getting in there. Simon, Nathan Williams, and Chickawa. All those guys on defense did a great job. Terrell Pryor found his comfort zone. He struggled a little bit early, you know, trying to get his feet wet. But Boom Herron and Terrell Pryor got it done on the offensive side of the ball. A great touchdown pass to Sansabacher, which was intended for Posey. Sansabacher made the catch. It was in the right place at the right time. So hats off to them, as Ohio State is still in the hunt to win the Big Ten and maybe get to a BCS bowl game. They do have to play Iowa this weekend, in Iowa, who's coming off another loss. So it could be a little dicey, you know. Then Iowa's a tough football team. They haven't looked very good a few times this year, but it's the same team that shows up against Michigan State. They can give Ohio State a run for their money. I think Ohio State will come out on top of that football game. Of course, I'm a Ohio State Buckeye fan. I got to say that. So good luck to Ohio State this weekend, and we'll see what they can do. We're going to touch on the Cavs here a little bit here, and then I'm going to try to wrap things up here a little bit. The Cavs, started off, they're not doing so hot without, that one guy that left and went to Miami. Yeah, crazy guy. But it's going to take a while, a little bit for these guys to gel and try to get in their comfort zone and whatever. They might make the playoffs, but it's kind of even iffy and dicey there. We were getting bit by the injury bug here early in the season. Mo Williams, Verja, and Jameson all have missed time. And the Cavs, all in all, are going to try to. They're going to fight. They're going to fight, and they're going to claw. They're going to probably keep themselves in some basketball games. Time will tell on what they do. Just a quick little wrap up here as we get ready to close out the segment. Browns play Jacksonville. I say the Browns win 24. Well, it could be high-scoring games. Let's even go a little bit higher. Let's say 35-31. Cleveland comes out on top over Jacksonville Jaguars. Ohio State over Iowa in Iowa City. 31-21. So they beat them by 10 points, as I say. Another great game by Boom Herron. Terrell Pryor does enough. Defense down the stretch makes the big plays. In baseball news, just a quick recap. Cliff Lee, possibly between Texas and the Yankees. I think long run you'll see him go to Texas. Derek Jeter will stay with the Yankees. But the Yankees will pick up another big prize pitcher, so look for that. But it will not be Cliff Lee. Thank you always for listening to OBee Sports Talk Show. Have a great day.